Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Scarlet with Scarlet's Little Crafty Corner, and today I have got a completion. I am completely finished with the pet club, and I will apologize. I was doing a video, the very last video for this miniature, and I thought I was filming, and I looked up as I was putting all this moss and rocks down to make sure I was in view, and I seen that I had not, well, I thought I had pushed play, but I had not. So I just went ahead and finished it because this was the last thing that I did. I had already glued all of this down. I had already done the flowers. I had already glued all of this. I'd already done my lights. Everything was complete except for gluing the rocks and the moss. So for all of you who had been watching my little miniature series, I do apologize. But I am going to show y'all what this looked like. Now, I am missing two pieces that I had made, and I don't know what happened to them. I'm hoping I'll find them. I'm hoping they just fell off the table and they're under something. Worst case scenario, Buster got a hold of them and chewed them up, and I didn't realize it. But they are two little, if you can see, like this little flower, I had two of them, and they were actually supposed to go right here on the sidewalk, and I don't know where they're at. So I'm gonna pause and I'm gonna shut the window because I didn't realize there was so much glare, and I am going to show y'all the inside and around the outside, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like with the lights on. So, well, you know what? I'm not even going to pause. All I got to do is stand up and shut the window blinds. That's what it looks like under or down in there. Now, I do have my light on up here, but that is what it looks like if you are looking down in the ceiling. There's the little table and chairs that we built with the plate setting and the book. Alright, let me sit back down. Alright, now I did add some flowers because these little flowers here, the little yellow and these little purple flowers, I wrote them too tight, and then when I went back to like fluff them out, if you can see, they were too tight, so you really couldn't see them when I had them glued on. So I went through, and these little flowers here, I had bought those off Temu, and I just snipped the little flowers off the little bunch that I had bought and glued them onto the vine. Okay, Let me come back a little bit. Alright, so the one thing with this kit, I thought you got 2 cats, 2 dogs, but they only send 2 animals. And you have to buy the other animals separate if you want them. So the ones that I got with Temu were too big and they were just not in scale. So I just went with the 2 that they sent, and I'm hoping that maybe I'll come across a few more animals that I can place in here to make it, you know, look more like a pet shop with more animals. So there's the little stand that we made with the cat and dog food. And then there's the little play area. There's that. And then you can see back there in the back was the cash register. And then there's the shelves with the cat toy hanging. And then there's the cat standing on top of the cat tree. And then there's the rocks and the moss. And this little animal here, I think that is a cat, is actually supposed to be glued into this little round thing, but I wanted it standing at the door. So there's some more rocks and moss, and then the top, and then you can see down in there with all the flowers. So that is the side view, and like I said, there are supposed to be 2 plants glued onto the side, and for the likes of me, I have no idea where they're at. So there's the sign and the little lamp. Then we'll scoot back around. There's the little doghouse, the sign. There's the welcome mat. There's the pet club sign. And then there's the little rail. And again, I added the flowers I got from Temu. And then you can see in there the little steps that go up. And there's the food bowl, and then a couple pillows so that they have somewhere to rest. Hope I'm not making y'all dizzy. And then there's the other side. Now the back is just plain, and then there's the door to my box that I turn on, and then that's the door that goes on there. I just haven't put it on there yet. So now I'm gonna turn it around, and then that's the flowers. Well, let me turn this back around so I can get a hold of this. And I am turning the lights on. I'm going to turn my light, overhead light off. And then that's what it looks like with the lights on. This was super easy to do. And even though it was a large build for me, because this was only my 4th build, I enjoyed it. The only issue I had were these stairs. Oh my God. It took me probably 6 times to do it. I had to put it together, then I took it apart. I probably did this 6 times before I finally just gave up and did it. And they're still not correct. They curve. But it's like right in here is where I kept messing up because it just wasn't curve enough. I'm still learning on these kind of steps. That was my biggest issue, was these stairs. That was the biggest issue I had. The only other issue I had was the moss. And the only reason I had an issue with this moss was because I've never worked with it before. Which it doesn't look bad right now. But I think it would have been better if I'd had a better way of doing it. I probably should have took my glue, because I was using Elmer's glue for this because I didn't want to waste my alcohol glue. But I was taking a paintbrush and putting it in my Elmer's glue and then just dabbing the Elmer's glue and then taking this green stuff and then just kind of doing this number with it. And the problem I was having is it wasn't sticking. And so I was taking the end of the paintbrush, and when I was trying to like push the moss down, and then it was getting stuck to my paintbrush. Anyway, I was making a mess. So I need a better way of figuring out how to do that. And then I was doing the same with the rocks. But the rocks are heavier, so that wasn't a big deal. But the moss was kind of not a big issue, but it was messy, I guess. But yeah, the only issue I really had was these steps. So, what do y'all think? And again, I am sorry that I didn't get to film the last part, because like I said, I thought I was, and then when I looked up to make sure I was in view, it wasn't filming. This is my old phone, and the only thing I do on this phone is my videos, and then I upload it, and I listen to audiobooks on this phone. And I have a crack that goes across the back of my phone, and sometimes it's like I have to hold pressure to the back of my phone to get it to do anything, and I guess I wasn't holding it right. I don't know. But anyway, I thought I was filming, but I wasn't. But the only thing y'all missed was me wrapping this rope around the trellis and gluing leaves and flowers and gluing the moss and gluing the table and chairs and this flower stand to the top and the rails. That's really all y'all missed. So, anyway, let me know what you think. It did take me a while to finish this because of my surgery, and then just getting back over here to get this done. And if I can find those two, I hope Buster didn't chew up those things, because I don't think he would have ate them. I'm thinking he probably knocked them off my table, and they're possibly up under. I have a this thing sitting over here, and I'm hoping maybe they've just rolled up underneath that. So if I find them, I'm going to glue them on there. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, let me know what you think. If you're on my Facebook, you've already seen pictures of it, because I posted pictures of the completion last night. I don't have a Facebook group, it's just my personal Facebook. So anyway, y'all, I hope you liked it, and I think it's cute. And again, I just want to thank Miniature Joy for sending me this to work on and to show y'all. She is awesome, y'all, and I will leave a link to her business and to this pet shop or pet club, and a link to the other two miniatures that she sent me, which I plan on doing those. But first, I think the next one I'm going to do, I think it's going to just be a smaller one, just to give me a break from, you know, doing a big one. But I do plan on doing House A, or Container A, pretty soon. But anyway, I just want to thank her, because she did not have to send these to me. But me and her have become friends, and we talk all the time. But she is awesome, and I just want to thank her for sending this to me. And I also have a discount code and everything if you use my link. And I think you get like 10% off using my... It's either 10% or 15%. I don't remember. But it'll be in the description box if you know, care to use it. So, alright, anyway, y'all. I hope you enjoyed this. And until my next video, I will see you all later. Bye, y'all.